Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Akana Cricket. Join us for this T20 match between Lucknow and the Punjab Kings. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
First ball of the match.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edged, what a ball. Dropped, what a let-off. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely. Punjab goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Yeah, just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
And it will stay out. The challenge won't save them. Going to be a long few days for the batter thinking about that shot.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Super Giants are 2 for 1.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? End of the over, 10 off it. The Super Giants are 12 for 1.
Steady start, taking a bit longer than they would like to get set. They can launch from here though.
Singh from the south end. Big edge. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Square cut, finds point, no run. Can't get that outside the ring field. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 4 off it. The Super Giants are 16 for 1. Doesn't beat the infield. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged, what a ball.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
How will the bowler respond?
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Brilliant diving stop. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, 7 off it. The Super Giants are 34 for 1. Thakur from the north end. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Big edge. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Five runs added in the over. The Super Giants are 39 for 1.
Decent start, steady run rate. Big over coming up, though, to finish off the power play.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot, through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. How will he reply?
That's the over. The Super Giants are 46 for 1.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Two straight and punched through the leg side.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
A few moves made in the field.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg, though. End of the over, 13 coming from it. The Super Giants are 59 for 1. Everyone's gone up. Misses everything.
encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the fields moved around.
Faint outside edge and just wide of the keeper. It's going to be 4 more though. Pant has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Edged, what a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, through the gap. Six runs added in that over. The Super Giants, 73 for 1.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Beats the field with a great shot. That's a boundary save for sure.
And that's the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Finds the edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if... they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. No. Terrible shot. Edged. That's a confident appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them, and this could be a huge swing of momentum.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Three added in that over. The Super Giants are 76 for 2. Stoinis from the north end. Bra, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Bra has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Thick edge. Big edge, where's that going? The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Bra shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Some adjustments to the field.
Couldn't get it through the field. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
94 for 2.
Jensen, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Ready.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one out. What a screamer.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
He's got their tail up.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Great shot. Through the gap.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
That's a confident appeal. Bra from the north end. Straight to the fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Drilled that one away. Good pick up, big chance. Punjab has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over, 4 off it. The Super Giants are 115 for 3. Knocks them over, first ball of the over.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
New batter. Comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. How will he reply? Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Bra will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Pinged off the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Thakur, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Great shot, through the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
And that's the end of the innings. Punjab have been set a target of 160 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
No. Terrible shot. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Nice, solid defensive shot. Beats the field with a great shot. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Ten runs added there. Punjab, 10 for none.
1 gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Square cut, finds point, no run. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper.
No more short balls this over.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Inglis has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Wow, that's missed the lot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Bishnoi coming into the attack from the south end. Bowling fielders look really confident. Cuts that off well in the infield. Misses everything. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Swept away but finds the fielder.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Singh, great shot, smashes that away and beats the fielder behind point.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Yadav from the north end. Nearly gets the edge. Yadav with a great delivery there. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Perfectly timed. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Punjab, 35 for 1.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Khan, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good shot, a beauty. Trouble.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Chance to run 2. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Dug that out well. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
For the Punjab Kings.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. Needs a dot ball.
Ten runs added in that over. Punjab are 57 for 2.
Power play done. Batters did a good job there, maintained a run rate of at least 8 and are ahead so far. The field will go back now.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. That is quite extraordinary. Shreyas, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Great shot, through the gap. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. Punjab are 71 for 2.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over, by the way. The batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Bishnoi from the north end. Ah, fantastic catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. They've gone up here.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Trouble. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Punjab 73 for 4.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Got that away nicely. Can't get that outside the ring field. Straight to the fielder. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Jensen taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
84 for 5.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
No. Terrible shot. On that nicely, good defence. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Bishnoi with a huge appeal. Beats the field with a great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. End of the over. Punjab, a 90 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Deep from the south end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice solid defensive shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's the over. Punjab, a 95 for 5.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
misses everything. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Dug that out well. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. That's the completion of the over. The bowling was of the highest order there, and the score remains unchanged. Ahmed, the spinner, coming into the attack. Another defensive shot. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
On that nicely, good defence. And another defensive shot. Punjab weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Khan from the north end. That's two defensive shots in a row. That'll put a halt in their momentum. Needs a direct hit. Nice solid defensive shot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. 6 runs added in that over. Punjab are 107 for 5.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Nearly gets the edge. Ahmed with a great delivery there. Ahmed with a huge appeal. Finds the fielder with that shot. The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics. Oh, bowled him. What a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Ooh, awkward, but well played in the end. Three runs added in that over. Punjab are 115 for 7. Ahmed from the south end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Pant, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. Yadav back into the attack. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. Punjab are 142 for 7. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. Couldn't get it through the field. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Swept away but finds the fielder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. 11 runs. Runs to win. It's a tough ask for the batters from here.
And that brings up the batter's half
A
century.
good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat. How will he reply?
And that marks the end of the match. The Punjab
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved